My builders are working throughout the night to create me a nice fence. I've decided to build a fence this side because it's a nice, cheap material. Their fence, only 3 per square, whereas everything else costs money, I believe. I mean, it should. It's massive fences. Yeah, we can get things like perimeter wall, which is very expensive, and we will have. But for now, just a barbed wire fence will do. I've also built the road gates because I think they're going to be important to have. I kind of want to start filling this thing out, but I don't want to move people into things and then have to move them out. So it's all about if Monday wakes up and has a shower. Literally, right, my entire thing depends on this guy waking up and going, oh, I'll go have a shower here. And then I can get, because a lot of my time already bundles into the shower and then they have a big fight. Slight issue that's happening here is that everybody's, well, not sleeping. No one's sleeping. No one is sleeping at all. That's not a good thing. We have to assign 3 guards to patrol routes. I'm going to just change some of the deployed ones to patrol routes, because I think that'll be easier. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know. Maybe making them, I don't know if making patrols when they run back and forth between the things. Raise our prisoner capacity to 15. It's currently at 1 because I've only built the 1 room for it. When these guys are done, I think the next thing we really want to build is this section here. And then we can sort of trash this shower, make this into the common room, have this as the staff room, and then get a nice big extra extension on here. So we could have, that's a 10 section, we could have another section like that of 10. Then we've got a nice 20 brick, which can then go through into a more open sort prison. The open sort prison is never going to happen. But this could be the initial area, you go through, and then we could build this prison again and again and again and again. Chunk it, I don't know. A thing I wanted to know, is the hot water working? Yes! That means hot water. Okie dokie. The hot water is... looks like it's working. Its water's going in there, and then it's coming out there. That's hot water. It doesn't... oh, the cable's plugged in there as well. I don't know why it's only in the... oh, well. Looks like the hot water's working, so we could have hot water showers for everyone. Might be an idea. Might be an idea. If we got a boiler there, we just bring it through and have hot water showers. I would like, however, to have a little brick wall here. And a little door, just to keep it away. I mean, it's a boiler, for a second. I don't want that to be accessible by the filth. Wait, the filth place. Never mind. Right, what time is it? It is currently 3? 2:30, I mean? Nearly 3. Definitely want to get a janitor soon in our pile of bureaucracy. The maintenance guy, and then groundskeeping, because just... oh, not groundskeeping, what was that? Cleaning, yeah. Still quite a bit of time and money away. But I feel like it's important, so I'm going to stick him on there. Patrols we want to finish first, because once we finish the patrols, then we can get our 10 grand for that thing, and then prisoner cap 15 we can do if we then bulk that thing off. So maybe the next thing we really want to do is get these foundations done. I built a wall along here that's completely unnecessary then. I feel like I'm doing that a lot. So we need our foundations built here. Nice bit of brick. Big chunk along there like that. Hopefully it takes that fence over. If not, we can always... work on that. It seems to be taking that fence over. And requires an entrance. The entrance will be, for now, a door. Do we want to have an exit door here? No, I'm going to have the exit door here in case that fence doesn't work, then they don't have to go around. So that can go there like that. Deliveries goes there. Do you want to make this whole area a garbage area? Yeah. So this is a bit they can work on just through the night one and not disturb anything here. I think everything here is done. So that's... good relief. But yeah, we're now sort of locked into that. I mean, of course, more prisoners are going to turn up and then panic, scared, panic. But I think until then, everything's going to be fine. And we just need to customize these walls. As soon as we've got these foundations down, slice a chunk off there. This extends down. Do we want to plan out where that's going to extend and build that as well? Because it won't destroy these walls, will it, if we build around them? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just plan one side of it. So it's a gap of 2. So it's 1, 2, and then a wall across there like that. And then, of course, the wall would be on that side as well. So let's just have a go. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5. So that's how high we want. I don't really want to go any further than that. I do want to have it locked down for now into a sort of a small prison. That'll give us 20, which does us for the first few days. And then we then have the extra ones going across there like that. And then like that. So foundations are going to be... big and bricky. Whatever that was, big and bricky. It's a very rare magazine. So that'll be boom, 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 and then of course we'll delete the shower guy. As long As long as Monday wakes up and everything's fine. We should have a look at our prisoners. So this is Felix Mundy. Show the old rap sheet. Sentenced to 7 years for money laundering. Ah, family, girlfriend, son, mother, and father. That's good for you. 23. 23. God, you're money laundering at 23. That's impressive. I'm genuinely impressed. So 7 years is like, well, like 20-something days in this game. It's not a long time. So 1.9 years already since he's been here. So yeah, not a long time at all. We've got character and experience. 9 hours in your prison and that sort of thing. So yeah, punishment. 10. So this is punishment grade. Reform 0. This is very punishing. And then health is 0. Estimated reoffending chance 2. So we want to get that down low. We want to make a good prison. We don't want to be all like hugs and rainbows. We want to be punishing, but also good. We've got, let's have a look at the rap sheet of Chris the Pick Yaw. Just like to break all the rules, and you name it, he's done it. Proud to show it off to thus another term in the clank. Okie dokie. Yes, he's got 1,000 children. He's got 11 daughters. Bloody hell's bells. Convictions, kidnapping. He pleaded not guilty. Perjury, possession, and kidnapping. Yeah, he seems interesting. We've got Young, who looks a bit Jesus-y. Sentences 4 years for kidnapping. Very Jesus-y. We've got where you got full name? Oh, Alex Colley. Sentenced to 10 years for multiple crimes, including death by dangerous driving, perjury, and dangerous driving. Oh, Jesus. Family. His father's 20 years older than him. God, he's getting 10 years. His dad's age when he comes out now. We've got show the rap sheet of Gian Carnelli, whatever. Killed people in the office. Oh my God, he's killed Jim and Pam. Sentenced to 9 years for aggravated vehicle theft. So he killed people, but it was actually the theft of the vehicle that got him done. Oh well, as your colleague Nightingale, Warren Nightingale, sentenced to 1 year for multiple crimes, including joyriding and perjury. Wow. Some other people got a lot of perjury stuff going to them. I've got Sean Mundy. He released No Man's Sky and nobody liked it. Oh, that's something else. That's Sean Murray. So he lied about a video game he was making. Sentenced to 3 years for multiple crimes, including forgery and fraudery. Nice. What else has been in? Insider trading. Indie video game piracy. I wanted that to say false advertising. Searching. We've got... Is that everyone? Oh, this guy has evaded me. What's your name? Yeah, you're going to get annoyed at that, but I don't care. Richard Eade. Sentenced to 22 years for arson. Arson about... Wow, he served 6.2 years. I guess that's not here then. Okay. Cool, we've got a little bit of cash flow in there. Don't know what for. So that was everybody, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 over there. We did them all. Yeah. So I quite like Sean Mundy, who pirated indie games. The bastard. Let's have a look and see what you do. Hang on a second! We've got Mundy and Mundy! We've got Sean Mundy, who's 48. And we've got Felix Mundy, hang on, whose mother is 48. Oh my God! Sean Mundy, over here, is Felix Mundy's mother. Wow. I wasn't expecting that, but that's definitely something that's happened. So where are we in this queue? I'm gonna speed up time. We got this looks like it's cut off because you get like maximum security stuff as well, and then you get the rest of it on. Should just kind of budge up. It's a lot of lock-up time in this place. I feel like they're overly locked up at this point. I'd be happy if they were less locked up, not overly locked up. Yeah. Prisoner intake. Shit, 2 hours until new prisoners come in and they're all going to bundle into the same place. I hope you're making enough food for that many people. The guard's... This is just where that guard's sleeping. Oh, shit. We were building a thing. How's it going? Oh, it's going nicely. One problem is that they actually kept that fence there. So we're going to have to trash our way through that fence. Demolish all of that there walls. And replace it with a nice brick wall all the way down there. Does that include that corner? That includes that corner. That should do. You get it. You work it out. I've got a lot of faith in you lads. I don't have a lot of faith. They'll, I think they're just replacing it. They're just building over it. Just using it as a foundation, putting some cement around it. It's clever. It's very clever. 1 hour until those guys turn up. Hang on a second. We want to see if Sean Mundy has a shower. He's locked up. So he's taken his morning poop. Okay, he's having a good thing. His clothing is terrible. We really need to get a clothing thing sorted. Because they were all out in the rain. A lot of people did it. He's taking a shower! Yes! And he's doing it outside of shower taking time. That's amazing. So that's not set as a shower. So he can shower without having set shower time. That is great, because that means that people aren't going to complain. They're going to shower whenever they want. Okay, good. Okay, so we are on full deployment now. Everybody's awake. I've got to stop fucking bringing tools and shit through here. Full deployment over the drains and things. Maybe I should have this, because they're building this side as well. Maybe we should have them here. Nah, it'll be for the people that are doing this. Oh, bunk beds. Didn't know bunk beds were a thing. You can have 2 people per dorm. Does that genuinely work? Because if that's true, I'm totally doing that, because it's totally porridge. Although they'll probably be a bit more annoyed, you know, you got to share a dorm with someone. Ooh, but you get your own shower. You know, so... kind of like that. I like the bunk beds idea. This side, I'm going to test with bunk beds. That's what I decided. I'm going to bunk beds one side and single beds the other side. So bunk beds there, and then how much are single beds? 200. Literally doesn't say a single thing about bunk beds. Okay, so normal beds that side. We're going to have... they're all still locked open as well. They are terrible, terrible, terrible things. We're going to want to have toilets. Toilets gone. Toilets were on the inside, which is nice. Oh, there was something dodgy there. Somebody set that off. Probably check on that. Toilets are all going to be on that side. No, but the toilets have the beds. Cock-a-leaky, 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 cock-a-leaky. Oh, did it not build? I didn't build. Piss. Okay, right. I just need regular beds. Just regular beds that you've already ordered online. Send them to me. Toilets go this side, this side, this side, and this side. And then shower heads. Gonna go this side, this side, this side, west side, that side, over there, over there, over there, and over there. Our utilities are... we're going to need some small water pipes, which... largely, I think we can just go there for, and that'll connect it properly with a little thing like that. We'll worry about hot water later if people complain. That's how I like to do things. Worry about it if people complain. Alright, so that's all nice and connected up. Don't know what we're going to do about heating and radiators, or if that's even an issue. Guards. How many guards do you have available to work in your prison? 10 total guards, 4 are resting. Uh-oh. Oh, the actual showers are leaking. Is it because it's leaking through the corner there? So we're gonna, and that makes everything look really mucky, which is what you gotta be careful with. So we need that in there like that. These guys, mostly this is all still locked open, so they're all gonna go and sit in a nice place. So if we put double bunk beds, I'm gonna just try and set this as a room. I know it's gonna annoy people, but it does mean I can fit a lot more people in at the start. So if we have a cell, any of these actually finish? I just need a toilet and stuff. Oh, that's separate them off. South. Yep, needs a bed and a toilet. Oh, failed the bed test. Even though it's got a bunk bed in it. Bunk bed's probably for the dormitory thing. Alright, dismantle. And then dismantle. And then dismantle. And then dismantle. And that one's not been built yet, so that can just piss off. So I just delete a load of utilities. Oh, does that just delete everything you're looking at? It's like, all of that dies now! So we just want to have regular beds. Head facing away, so there's a decent place to sit, and there's stuff in the way for those ones. So you're going to have to come in and fix those up. Toilets need water. I think it's all going good. The new guys are coming in, which is bad, because I don't really want that many people in that area. So I didn't see how many things there were. Okay, so we've got 16 prisoners in now. Including another GSC looking one, and Silver. We've got more Mondays in. Sean Monday. Got Benjamin Darley. It's nearly a Monday. Mark Clark. Mark Clark would eat no bread. Whatever the lyrics are. Okay, beds. Take the beds away. Take those beds away. We don't need them. So we can't do anything about the bunk beds. That's just not a thing we have. Gained a little bit of money there for some reason. Actually gained... oh, we do not have a lot of money. We need to finish off our thingies. We need to get those 15 people in. We've done a lot of big building projects, though. That needs to be removed. It says it's dismantled. Oh, I can always prioritize it, so somebody will run straight to it. I like that I can do that. That makes me happy. Objects, we're going to want to have regular beds. In like that, in like that, in like that, in like that. I think you already got one waiting, so that's good. Actually, you know what? I think I deleted through everything, so I'm going to put them down anyway, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Yeah, it didn't work, so I guess that didn't work. It didn't work, so I guess that didn't work. Now, if we get everybody in their rooms, then everything's going to be great. I need the materials in here to be all built before we even start thinking about that sort of thing. So we're going to need all of this. No, not that. And we'll miss that one wall out on the side there. I need them to be able to still get through as well. I've got to always remember that. Like that, like that. God, I love this planning tool. It is so useful. Now, that all comes down there like that. That comes down there like that. And then like that. So we have our last few offices. I think we don't need that many offices. If we need more, we can always glue them on the side here. We've got a bit of room. You probably don't use glue as much as I think you do when it comes to building manufacture. Ah, isn't that supposed to have been the way that people get into the infirmary, which they're now not going to be able to do? Well, why don't make that the common room? That whole thing is a big common room. Well, why don't make the yard bigger? You know what? We'll think about that later. That plan sort of fell away, didn't it, with the creation of whatever the hell all this was? Build the walls. We'll work it out later. Why, oh, why, oh, why don't we have utilities yet? It's because we're missing a lot of things. And lots of people just decide to have a bit of a lie down. Oh dear, oh dear. So I'm running out of money. As soon as we get the sales in, though, that should be good. We should get some people settled in sales. Apparently that's 3 of them already done, so people are now starting to move into their sales. As soon as that happens, we just take off the lock it open. That one is complete. Your one isn't complete. There's still boxes and shit lying around in it, so I don't really want to leave you there. These workmen are terrible. You're already working in a prison, right? Don't just leave boxes in it. Actually, it's my fault for making these into rooms, isn't it? I should say that these aren't rooms anymore. Except for that one, which we know fits, and then I'll have to leave them. There we go. Now we can fix those, get it done. Everybody can go and eat. It's pretty clear there. Yeah, no. We're definitely making enough food. I always forget to improve the size of the chef place, so I'm glad I got that a bit big at the start. Visitation thing needs to be visitated. Or built, I mean, it's the one. The visitation thing needs to be visitated. Right, they all look done. Could we just have a wander up? Just have a look inside all these, could you? Yeah, I think they're all pretty done. I just want to have a look at the utilities. They're all... Okay, everything's connected up, piped up. Good. Good. Can we just, while we're here, build these cables in like that? Right, so now we need to stop these doors from being locked open. Which would make me very happy. Like that. And like that. So these doors are now locked as they should be. And then we set these as rooms. Which means we finally get to break some people up. Which is really, really useful. The showers, we no longer need shower time. Oh, well, we need shower time a little bit, but we don't plan it now. All these people should be now start to get escorted when the eat's done to their rooms. Nice. What's the... Oh, we can do this thing. We can assign 3 guards to patrol routes because that just seems pretty easy. Right, so guard patrols. If we have a guard... Let's set a guard who does genuinely patrol like that, and then this guard here will take away. So we just have a guard who patrols there. We'll have a guard patrol through the canteen. And assign a guard to it. And we will have... What do we else want to have? In the holding cell, I think we can get rid of now, because we're going to kind of bypass that. I'll tell you, actually, we'll just assign a guard to the canteen. And instead of assigning a guard here, we're going to have a guard who patrols this door and a guard who patrols this. What about these middle doors? They're really not that used. So we'll have a guard assigned there and a guard assigned there. So we've got guards basically sitting next to those 2 doors. Hopefully at all times. Whoa! And we found a bit of contraband, which means our storage area might need a bit of a... It might be getting a bit shonky. Like the gaps it got here. It's super useful. That's good. That's such a good gap. That is now nice and closed off. To do. Open lock door. Oh, is somebody doing that? Somebody, one of the police officers has got to come down. Ah, there's a guard. Ah, right, yeah, there's a guard assigned to... We could assign a guard to this area, but it's just a bit pig now for him. That's a shame. Happily, everybody's sort of in their cell. Everybody's getting assigned to their cells. We've got 10 cells sort of done. We've got that money now from doing the grant. We've done that grant, so we're now just doing that one now. Prison maintenance, I think, might be a thing we do next. Visitation room. So common room, pool table. We're definitely going that way. Dog handlers, I think we're going to stay away from for the moment. Just don't really need it. Build a staff room. At least 5 guards without assigned duties. I think this should be the staff room. We should make this smaller, make this a staff room, and then come down here into a big common room for the people. And then possibly a corner thing here if they need to go to the infirmary through the common room. Or just that way. Just have it go there, really. I just didn't want to get in that area, you know. That was the plan all along. Because this is supposed to be the staff room, and the staff could just be like, oh, we're staff, but I actually need the people to go around them. Or if we have a hole at the top, ooh, and have another yard up here. Now I think I've sort of boxed that plan up a bit. We'll build what we've got. I'm going to brick off that wall there, and then we'll build a door there. So my planning thing, I just don't need those anymore. Oh, we've got 2 offices here. We've got a whole wall to demolish there that we don't need. That's locked off. We don't want that to be a door. Oh shit, yeah, no, I forgot that was supposed to be a door. That needs to be dismantled. And then we need that to be a brick wall, which we can't build just yet. Go on, dismantle it. Just stare at it. Just stare at it. We need that door down. Don't just stare at it. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Why is that 2 different things? I feel like abandoning this entire area for a short while. Can we prioritize dismantling that door? Nope, and there's literally no power in there at all. Another problem. Let's bring some electricity down. Oh, there goes that door. Or he's just screwing that guy. Alright, brick wall along there, which will lock that place off. Nice. I mean, no one's going to get in there, really. That's completely locked off area for the moment. We'll build another foundation for a corner there. And then we'll have a large jail door there and a large thingy door there. This could be something else. This could be like a corridor with drinks machines for the offices or something. So then there's 2 locked doors there before you even get into the infirmary. You got the entrance. I built the thing. Can I not? Do you not accept that? Oh, go on, better. I don't want you to stick a door on it. Just build it. Just go and build it. It's an order. All right, stick a door on it. And then we'll delete that door. The whole thing will be a mess. That's been built. So now I've got to dismantle that. I've got to de-room that bit. And then I've got to build a big brick wall running down there, which I can't do until that shower's gone. That's a completely locked off area at this point. I do want to have a staff room here. This bit here is going to be the common room. Yeah. There we go. Oh, it's almost as if that didn't need a door. Right, dismantle that. Which is now leaving a big hole in the door because there's a big rubble there, but I don't think anyone can get into that bit right now. Is it dismantled? Yeah, okay. And then materials, nice brick wall. Covering up that brick wall. Look wonky as ass, isn't it? It's putting a wonky brick wall. Why is it going to wonky brick wall? It was just fixing a thing. And then we're going to need... We can have literally a guard who just sits there. That is the worst job. One guy's just going to have to sit there and do nothing so people can get in and out. Although he's not really going to... It could be the job of the guard who is in the common room. Ah, that's all been locked off. Nice. So we now brick wall along there. And while we brick wall along there, we have to demolish that one, that one, that one, that one, and then those. And then we need to build some walls. Brick wall there and there. Yeah, this is not confusing at all. I've not completely lost myself. What am I even doing anymore? Everybody's got their cells now, so that's nice. We've got a few newer people, like Casper Knuckles Gray, convicted of child cruelty, child endangerment, depriving children of food, selling children as food. That's an interesting one. And misrepresenting the weight of livestock, sentenced to 11 years for carjacking. His girlfriend is 19. He's done a lot of shit in a very short amount of time. I'm actually kind of impressed by him more than anything. They're all going off to get their food. Door here, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe an extension to this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. I think we could build an extension quite nicely there, and then we just budge those tables over one. I don't really want a very large canteen, but I think we might have to get one soon. Although that's 8 people aside, isn't it? So 8, 16. Prisoner intake. Oh, 10,000, that's very good. I'll take a few more prisoners for 10 grand. You're having an arrest, good for you. That needs to be a wall, like that. We'll have the doors that side. So we're gonna inverse this from the other one. So that's gonna be like that one. Oh, that's gonna be completely locked off, isn't it? Because it's gonna be going across there like that. And then one sitting in the middle like that. I've also changed my mind, I don't want that wall there. I actually quite like the idea that people are just running around this. That is useless. Let's lock this open for now, and let's lock that open for now so they can just wander through. All these doors are keeping pipe dreams. These aren't even real doors at this point. They're imaginary doors that I've found somewhere. Door there. Door there. So the doors will be built, but they'll be, you know, ideas more than doors. We're going to keep all locked off for now. I'm just going to shred that bit of my planning and that bit of my planning there, because that's now locked off. I'm going to extend the kitchen over there. We'll get this working soon enough. Do we have any? What are we? Yeah. Cleaning. Prison labour. We'll get to prison labour later. Education, health is another one. 7,500 as well. So we're going to go stick them on. And then I kind of like to get CCTV. This guy's just hammering a door into his own face. It's like, why isn't it hinging? I built it to slam me in the face. I don't know. You're unnecessary at this point. Really. I mean, you will be deployed when that's a common room, but for now, just fuck off. I just feel sad. There's still 2 locked doors. I mean, these can be just open for now. If there's a cock up, we'll move you. Shower got smaller, but everyone's got their showers. Everyone's having a nice kip right now. It's a good time to get all the utilities going, so that needs to come down like that. That's got to be attached for some reason. Large pipe over there like that. And then we'll small pipe around the whole thing. And then out to the toilets. Such as that. Let's do the utilities. And then we'll... there's a bit of planning just sitting there that we don't need. Thank you. How odd? It's got a wall there already. Won't build any of the doors. We'll just build utility. Actually, we can build the objects as well. I kind of want to build it in steps, but I can always build it all at once. And then that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. The drain, super important. That just stops the bed getting mucky. The drain is what I think is the I think that's the genius bit. Yeah, I'm going to say it. That's the genius bit. That's the bit I did well. I'm kind of worried that the toilets are going to get gross and people are going to complain because they're next to the showers. But giving people their own showers, it's just... My biggest problem with this game is that I always build... Like, they always end up fighting before the showers because I've got the timing wrong or something. And this way, they just shower when they want at the start. They got that little bit of lock-up for them to sort themselves out. I mean, we could sort of have bookshelves on the walls as well. I wonder if we can... They used to have bookshelves, didn't they? We could have windows as well. That makes people happier, but... Fuck. Could give them their own TVs. No, it does have TVs. Lights, metal detectors, shower. I used to have little bookshelves you could build. So let's search for book. Bookshelf. There we go. Shelf that holds books. It sort of sits in the middle of everything, doesn't it? It doesn't seem to... Oh, it's had a bit of a rotate there. Can it attach on the back side? Yeah, it can. So they can have a little bookshelf as they come in. Or just... Why am I building this while they're asleep? Because they're asleep. They're not going to kill me while they're asleep. They're not clowns. And then go. Right, everybody's going to get a little bookshelf. So when they come in, they're going to smash their face on it and be super angry. It's got a little Jesus book in there if they want to read stories about Mr. Jesus and his friends. Oh, bless. Right, so that's a lot of utilities getting glued in there. It's connected up to there for some reason. Oh, that's the shower. Oh, because the showers went over one. Shower still for these guys who are just doing their thing. Oh, we're going to want to have... No, we're going to delete those last. We'll build the doors. We're going to get everything done. We'll build this wall in place. We'll delete that. We'll build the thingies in. The, the metal detectors in. Oh, we'll delete the walls, then build the metal detectors. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. I don't know. It's fine. What are we doing for money? We're okay for money. We're getting a fair bit of money in. We got another 5 minimum security and 17 normal security. Uh-oh.
The Nerd Cube! The Nerd Cube!